Alright guys, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you a little bit of the back office here of getting backlinks, potentially from .edu domains, because those are pretty powerful websites that have a lot of domain authority, like Google really likes them, and if you get a link from them, Google values that, right? So cool. So this training is actually kind of for one of my people, but I'm just going to show you, literally share it with you as I'm kind of training someone in my office. So you get a little back end approach here. All right, so this is a document where we've already done some research, and I can put up a video on how we did this, and there's kind of a way to do it in Google, searching for keywords and specifically .edu domains that had certain keywords. Pretty cool hack if you don't already know how to do that. So I'll show you that, but so if I'm able to, I'll either link it below or up above. You'll see a card. You'll see a card come out. So this is the one right here. So this green one right here. So it has the keyword blogging. So we found this resource page on this domain. And as you can see here, so we've got some resources, what they're sharing, how to verify your blog on Pinterest. Here's how do you embed an Instagram image or a video. Really cool. And so a lot of times you'd say, oh, okay, like what's my angle? What am I going to reach out to these guys about? But look at this right here. If you do not see what you're looking for or a link is broken, please email me at Thomas McGee. Thomas McGee, you're about to get an email from me. How cool is that? So what do I think I can add to this? So what I did is, well, let me grab my the post that we have from my website. All right, so here we go. Here is the list of everything that's live on my website. Now, you may have something like this. You may not for your own website. If you don't, I recommend it. It's been really helpful for me. Over here, you can see I have the target keyword. I just created this category list. This is kind of the internal information that I've started. Here's the URL. So it's almost it's like a really fast way for me to come in here and, I can search like, okay, let me find blog. Okay, where's blog in here? Okay, 1 of 9. And that's actually how I labeled these earlier. So how much does it cost to run a blog? I've got lifestyle blogging here. And then how do bloggers make money? Which I think may actually be a good resource for Thomas and for his students. Like, what if some of these young people want to figure out how to make money with a blog? Like, they don't have any of that. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to reach out to Mr. Thomas McGee here. And what I'm going to use for that is a tool called BuzzStream. Use anything you want, right? Literally use Gmail, track it on a spreadsheet. But if you have access to a tool where you can do so, then definitely do just that. And so this website should already be tracked in BuzzStream because I've tracked it. This is a Google Chrome extension for BuzzStream, and they don't have an affiliate program that I know of, so it's not like I'm going to get paid if you start using this, but I've found it. I'm testing it out. I'm like 2 months in. I think it's really cool for sure. But so I've already saved his email address in there. I've got it for this project, so let me go ahead and click email. So here it is, Thomas McGee right there. I'm going to send from my account here. I'm going to choose this outreach that I just set up earlier, which what that did is this. It put in the subject line and it put in this this pre-written message. How cool is that? But again, you don't have to pay for a tool. You could pre-write a message and just have it in a notepad and copy and paste it. I always like to personalize messages, but all this does is just keeps me from writing the same things over and over, right? Like, hey, I came across your resource page, or, hope you're having a good day. So this outline gives us that framework. Now, we still need to, we've done work, right? Like, so I've gone in and I've said, you know what? I think this may be a good tool for them to use. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to personalize this email that I have going to Mr. Thomas here. So, one, I know his name's Thomas. So, hey Thomas, happy Friday. I came across your resource page while looking for some resources in the Google search. Let me just say I'm going to go back and edit this later, I guess. I don't want to say resource twice, right? Looking for some I'm gonna say tools in a Google search. I'll go back and adjust that later in my pre-thing. So just wanted to write a quick line as I have an article that might actually be a good addition to your resources. And let's put that here. No pressure, but just wanted to share it with you in case it was useful. Share it with you in case it was useful. Share it with you. Wow. So okay. So I obviously need to go back and reread this this format. I wrote this in one go. In this case, I'm gonna say useful for your students. Have a lot of contacts. I also have a lot of contacts in this niche, so let me know if you ever need anything related. Happy to help. Thanks, brooksconkle. And then I have an automatic follow-up, so if he doesn't, Mr. Thomas doesn't email me back in a week, no problem. It'll send one follow-up email and just, hey, I just want to follow up on this email. So I'm going to send this now. I feel good about that. So I just sent an email to Mr. Thomas here. Now this is actually tracked in my BuzzStream account, which is pretty cool. Again, if you're not interested in using a tool, don't worry about that. It'll go straight into your, track it on a spreadsheet however you want, write it on a notebook, put it in Trello, which is a tool that I love and use. Do any of that. But so that's how I'm going to do. And I wrote BuzzStream here because what that means is, hey, it's now not tracked here. But if you were going to do it here, you could literally just create a new sheet right here and maybe track the emails, because as I'm going through these, I'm finding that, okay, the first two weren't a good fit for me, right? So even though we pulled them and did research and found them, they weren't a good fit. Like, I'm not going to blanket email all these people and say, hey, I might have a resource for you. Like, in my opinion, that's a shotgun approach. I don't do that. This takes a lot more time, energy, and effort, but I think personalized is the way to go. And if you're giving a real good recommendation, oh my gosh, that's the way to do it, right? So this is my little insider approach. It's my insider approach, people. You're in the back office. I'd love to ask any questions down below. I'm doing this. I've learned this research fairly recently, like how to do this stuff, because I'm diving in deep and expanding my personal blog and creating a couple of other niche websites where I'm needing to do all this research and outreach and how can I network online. This is basically business networking for websites, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing. So go ahead, like this video if you haven't. Think about subscribing to the channel. Ask any questions in the comments. I'm happy to answer those, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.